In 2016, a large housing development company in Lekki, Lagos, endangered the lives of scores of people by stacking more floors on a flimsy foundation. And this caused the building to collapse, claiming lots of lives. Has anybody been brought to book for this? How about the collapse at the Synagogue Church in 2014? All we do is to make a bit of noise on social media and post some warm, sentimental platitude while it trends, and then sweep it snugly under the carpet. But someday soon, there won't be any more space under this proverbial carpet, as it is fast filling up with the bodies of our people and, sadly enough, with that of our children. My name is Olawale Iyinolakan from Brave Design Workshop Series. A place of safety and learning turned deadly yesterday when a 4-story building that housed a primary school in the Tafaji area of Lagos Island collapsed at 10 a.m. in the morning, with hundreds of students reported to be inside. At Brief Design TV, we commiserate with the families of those who lost a loved one, especially those who lost precious young children. Building collapses are an all too familiar occurrence in Nigeria, with Abuja, Lagos and Port Harcourt leading the ranks. Standing on the spot where the collapsed building used to be, you can see from this shot and from the drone shot that this is not the only death trap in this neighborhood. The Lagos Island is especially notorious for its precarious multi-level buildings erected on sites that used to house early to mid-century bungalows. They are often erected by cutthroat developers who would do anything to make a quick buck, and the regulators just turn a blind eye. According to a paper published in 2015 on the causes of building collapse in Lagos State, the major causes of building collapse include overloading, bad design, non-approval of building design, and sometimes veering off approval plans. Other causes are use of quacks, bad workmanship, and errors in design. Architects, engineers, and other stakeholders in the building industry have been clamoring for stricter enforcement of building laws, together with better and more reasonable laws to reduce the spate of building collapses in Lagos. The problem of this recent collapse, though, is a hydra with many heads that affects many sectors of our society, including construction and infrastructure, health, and even education. The question is, how were hundreds of our precious little children cramped up in that space in the first place? Then you also have to ask, what kind of education were they even getting in such a hovel? Channels Television reported at some point during the rescue operation that the rescuers had to take a rest. Rest. Can you imagine? When little children were fighting for their lives under the rubble. This says a lot about the readiness of our city to tackle such emergencies. Tiny hammers and chisels, as well as half-naked men on the scene. What are the odds that already endangered lives were not lost due to the tardiness and the crudeness of this rescue effort?